This is old age, old wisdom, so now it's coming back to many of us how to energize the earth and the world with these sacred stones. These lodestones are genetic magnets that hold the earth together. So I use these to repair the earth and the grids with these crystals. I'm a crystal. This is a crystal. The water is a crystal. The clouds is a crystal. The oxygen. So we have been made to download, to manifest our thoughts on earth to make what we need, all through the crystalline grid. This is how things work. So we're getting ready to harmonize for the water and the snow that the springs for the next season. Healing Mother Nature, for Mother Nature to heal, to sustain life here, which is the grass, the trees, the rocks, the animals. You know, all of us are working together now to bring clarity and wisdom of what happened to the earth. The development on this mountain is causing this electrical energy to short circuit from the mountain. It's turning it into a dead zone. And electrical energy is a conductor to the water, to the springs, and to the rain. The trees hold 300 and 400 gallons of water. How much gallons of water do we hold in our blood? It's the same and similar. That tree came here to give us oxygen, and its roots go into the earth. And the tree gathers electrical energy from the sunlight and the wind and generates electrical energy into the earth. And that's the importance of the trees. So if we cut the trees down, the light leaks out of the trunk. And then the energy is leaking out of the earth. Well, it's easy to fix, and that's with our hands. It has electrical energy. Stick it on the end, ask it to heal and seal. The nerve endings, it's leaking the light, and then it seals and stops. Then you seal the light. Now the tree turns healthy. So looking back into history, many people died down here in this flat. The Chinese, the indigenous nations, Mexicans, whites, blacks, and the yellow nations. Their spirits are still trapped in the soil. The earth images all the sound like a videotape recorder, and it's being replayed over and over. So you see the battle still going on. Their spirit is there. Electrical magnetic energy, the vibration of what they were doing when they died. And they were never released with prayers and great thoughts. And so this is the energy that needs to be cleared from this valley. That is negative energy, and that's what we came here to heal. We're told in our tribal nations, when we cook food, not to put our thoughts of anger and hatred on the food. As you're stirring the pot and cooking the food, your thoughts are bombarding the food, whether you know it or not. So you're mad and you're stirring that, thinking maybe ugly things. Maybe, I wish that person would get in a car wreck and die, or I hate that person, or whatever it may be, of the emotions. So that thought goes into the food, vegetables, meat, whatever it is, because in that pot is water. The meat is water. The vegetables is water. The water is a great conductor of electrical energy. So our thoughts is electrical energy, and we shoot them out like rays. When we eat the food, the people become sick, stomach aches, illnesses and sicknesses can happen, anger and hatred, whatever the thoughts were that was put in the food. Now if someone went there and put great thoughts on the food and blessed it, cleared it, then it's full of white light and electrical magnetic energy. We as indigenous knowledgeable people like myself carry this wisdom. So they try to call us medicine men or shamans, but we don't call ourselves that. We call ourselves professors of knowledge of the earth. So what I do is I ask this plant to be blessed by the sun, the creator. This is white sage. So we're given this plant to use. So when I ask the Great Spirit to bless this, which is the white light, the electrical energy, in my thoughts, I ask it to put the message of peace and love on the earth, and it goes into this plant. Just like water. If I put my thoughts on the water and tell it to be love, peace, and harmony, then that's what it is. So my thoughts are on this, and I offer this to the Great Spirit. That nothing but love, peace, and harmony, and giving thanks and gratitude to the earth. So I give this offering, and I spread it on the earth. Because I'm making white light. You may not see it, but some people can see, and they see, there's white light. It's sprinkling, it's like stardust on the earth. Why is that? Because I charged it and put white light on it. How did I do that? Because I'm in peace, and I have white light that went on here. Now it's there. So that sealed it. Now I can dig a hole, and it won't leak the light. So what we're going to do is reset the earth because of the mining and development and sound and vibration today. So my vibration goes into these crystals. I have a high charge of energy, but they've already been charged by the sun for I don't know how many days laying in the sun, so they gather light, just white light. And I come and put my thoughts in them, so I ask them to bring harmony to the earth
to help release the spirits that are locked in the earth in bondage. So we're going to release many things today. How to do this, how to do that. That's what everybody's fighting over. How to do this, how to do that. You're wrong. Well, there's no wrong way. There's no right way. There's no wrong way. There's only just get it done, and it is. That's all. There'll be a lot of vibration in here. You're going to feel it going on. And it's vibrating. So the prayers are on that. All these piles of stones that were around here, it has prayers on them. I put my prayers on here. I put it in the stone, and I put my thoughts here, and my prayers are in the stone because this holds memory. It holds energies. My thoughts are in this. If 1,000 people come put their prayers right here, then that thing magnifies with a bunch of white light and energizes out into the land. And what it's energizing is those thoughts. So that's what will manifest in the area. That's the importance of the piles of those prayer stones that are left around the canyons and the peaks and the piles. That's what the tribes are doing. When the earth went out of balance, they went up there and fixed it. Not with greed, ego, anger, or hatred, but only peace and love, because they knew if they had those kinds of thoughts, there would be wars and fighting. So they only wanted purity, so they only put great thoughts, because all this stone is crystal. This is crystal, so this held all of our prayers and our thoughts today. So this whole place is vibrating with our thoughts and our prayers now to enhance what we need to bring forth peace and love and freedom in the valley.
We were coming down off of John Bull Flats after we had gone to the top of John Bull Mountain, and we'd had our medicine wheel ceremony. The whole area was holes in the ground, maybe 30 feet in diameter and 10 or 15 feet deep, where these guys just came along and just poked holes in the ground and got down to the bedrock and were panning for gold. It was a mining community, and these holes in the ground where they were living must have been a terrible way of making a living, thinking that you're going to strike it rich. It was so full of negativity, you could feel it. It was just a blighted area. I don't know how else to explain it. Benny actually started feeling bad and was sick for a couple of days after we'd went through there. We've ridden through there every summer for the last 20 summers, and I never even thought of it. We just ride through there, and it's just something. But being with Benny and being around him, and now becoming more aware of the earth and our surroundings.
I would concur with Fred with regard to being sensitive to some of these areas. You can actually feel the energy. When you pay attention, you can feel the energy. And when we ride through certain places, Fred and I will talk about that. Did you feel that? Did you see that? What's the sense here? And we kind of talk a little bit about it. Some of our friends think we're a little bit crazy, but that's okay.
While approaching this point, we found this tree up there that has a lightning strike. The lightning comes in from the thunder beings, and whichever color the lightning comes in shows the importance of what needs to go back into the earth. It strikes pink, it's sending love into the earth. If it's blue, it's sending wisdom. If it's green, it's bringing new life. So there's 13 colors of lightning. Thunderbirds, thunder beings we call them. This is the energy of the colors of the rainbows. Like a tuning fork, shaped like a Y at the top. That holds vibration. It was used to restore some energy that was needed here, so the tree sacrificed itself. You can see where the lightning went down the side of the tree. The lightning restores electrical magnetic energy into the earth. That restores the earth and puts it into balance. It resets the heartbeat and also resets the electrical magnetic vibration. I wanted to show the importance of these stones. You know, these stones hold electrical energy because they're made of crystal. So you might be able to see the reflection in this rock. So when the electrical lightning and the charge hits the earth here, it recharges everything to put the charge back in. And that's why it's so important. This is a very sacred site. It needs to be protected so much because these are what holds the earth together. If these are disconnected from the earth, it causes droughts, tornadoes, hurricanes, tsunamis, etc. across the earth. All of nature that's causing the havoc now is cleansing the earth. The charges of nature coming is fixing earth. And for us, when we do our ceremonies, we can recharge the earth to begin to soften the blow of nature that's coming. Now it's time for us to go back to work and love Mother Earth. So these stones listen with consciousness, like the earth, the wind, and the fire. All has consciousness. This rock has negative energy, so today when we do the ceremony, we change that thought forms from the bicyclers being up here who may have partied, angered, fought, argued.